What if I told you that staying slim has nothing to do with starving yourself, spending hours at the gym, or following some crazy diet that leaves you miserable? There are people all around you, maybe a coworker, a family member, or a friend, who never seem to gain weight. They eat real food. They enjoy life. And yet the scale never budges for them. What's their secret? It's not genetics. It's not luck. It's not some magic pill. It's their daily habits. And today, I'm going to hand you all 10 of them, one by one, so that by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to start doing differently. Stay with me, because habit number 7 is the one most people completely overlook, and it could be the exact reason you're struggling right now. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Dr. Smart Anatomy, where we break down health, the body, and the science of living well in a way that actually makes sense. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we drop content like this every single week. Now, let's talk about these 10 habits. Habit 1. They drink water before every meal. This sounds almost too simple, right? But here's what's actually happening inside your body. When you drink a full glass of water about 20 to 30 minutes before eating, your stomach begins to fill up. By the time your food arrives, your hunger signals are already being reduced. You naturally eat less without even trying. Studies have shown that people who drink water before meals consume significantly fewer calories per sitting. Over days, weeks, and months, that adds up to a massive difference. People who never gain weight have made this a non-negotiable ritual. Morning, afternoon, evening, before every meal, water first. Start here. It costs nothing. It takes 30 seconds and it works. Habit 2. They never skip breakfast. Now I know what some of you are thinking, but I've heard intermittent fasting works. And yes, for some people it does. But here's what we're talking about specifically. People who maintain a healthy weight long-term almost always start their day with intention. Whether that's a full breakfast or a protein-rich morning meal, they fuel their body early. Why does this matter? Because when you skip breakfast, your blood sugar drops. Your body goes into a mild stress state. And by lunchtime, you're so hungry that you overeat, and you crave all the wrong things. A solid breakfast with protein, healthy fats, and complex carbs keeps your metabolism active, your energy stable, and your cravings under control for the entire day. Eggs, avocado, oats, Greek yogurt, berries. Start your morning strong and your body will reward you. Habit 3. They eat slowly and mindfully. Here's something your body needs you to understand. It takes approximately 20 minutes for your stomach to send the signal to your brain that you are full. 20 minutes. So if you're finishing your meal in 5 or 10 minutes, which most of us do, your brain hasn't even caught up yet. You think you're still hungry, so you eat more. And then 15 minutes later, you feel stuffed and regretful. People who never gain weight have learned to slow down. They put the fork down between bites. They chew thoroughly. They actually taste their food. They're not scrolling their phone or watching TV while eating. This is called mindful eating. And it is one of the most powerful, most underrated weight management tools that exists. Slow down at the table. Your waistline will thank you. Habit 4. They prioritize protein at every meal. Protein is your best friend when it comes to maintaining a healthy weight, and here's exactly why. First, protein keeps you full longer than carbohydrates or fats. It slows digestion and suppresses the hunger hormone called ghrelin. Second, your body actually burns more calories digesting protein than it does digesting other foods. This is called the thermic effect of food. Third, protein protects your muscle mass. And the more muscle you have, the higher your resting metabolism, meaning you burn more calories even while you sleep. Chicken, fish, eggs, lentils, beans, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, tofu. People who maintain their weight effortlessly make sure protein shows up at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. No excuses. Build your plate around protein, and everything else becomes easier. Habit 5. They move throughout the day. And notice, I didn't say they spend 2 hours at the gym every morning. I said they move throughout the day. There's a concept in science called NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It refers to all the calories you burn through daily movement that isn't formal exercise. Walking to the car, taking the stairs, standing at your desk, fidgeting, cleaning the house. Research shows that NEAT can account for up to 350 extra calories burned per day in active individuals compared to sedentary ones. That's enormous. People who never gain weight are naturally or intentionally always moving. They take the stairs. They walk during phone calls. They stretch between tasks. They park farther away on purpose. You don't need a gym membership to burn more calories. You just need to stop sitting still, move more, sit less. Your metabolism will shift, I promise you. Habit 6. They get quality sleep. They treat sleep like a health priority, not an afterthought. This is the one that shocks most people, but the science is crystal clear. When you don't get enough sleep, two critical hunger hormones get disrupted. Ghrelin, the hormone that makes you hungry, goes up. And leptin, the hormone that tells you you're full, goes down. The result? You wake up hungry. You crave sugar and high-calorie foods. Your willpower is depleted before the day even starts. And no amount of discipline can fully override a sleep-deprived brain. Studies have consistently shown that people who sleep less than 7 hours a night are significantly more likely to gain weight and struggle with obesity. People who maintain a healthy weight protect their sleep. They have a consistent bedtime. They keep their bedroom cool and dark. They limit screens before bed. They wind down with intention 7 to 9 hours every night. This is not optional if weight management is your goal. Habit 7. They manage stress effectively. And here it is, the one I promised you. They actively manage their stress. This is the habit that most people completely ignore. And it is silently sabotaging millions of people's weight loss efforts every single day. Here's the biology. When you're stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is your fight or flight hormone. And in high amounts, it does something very specific. It drives fat storage, particularly around your belly. Cortisol also triggers intense cravings for sugary, salty, and fatty foods. It disrupts your sleep. It slows your metabolism. And it makes you emotionally eat without even realizing it. People who never gain weight have found healthy ways to manage stress. Meditation. Journaling, walking in nature, deep breathing. Exercise, prayer, therapy, hobbies they love. They understand that stress is a physical problem, not just a mental one. And they treat it accordingly. If your stress is through the roof right now, your weight will reflect it no matter how clean you eat. Address the stress. The weight will follow. Habit 8. They don't drink their calories. This one is massive. And most people don't even realize how many calories they're consuming through beverages alone. Large sweetened coffee drink, up to 500 calories. A bottle of orange juice, 250 calories. A can of soda, 150 calories. An energy drink, 200 calories. A glass of wine, 120 calories. And the worst part? None of these drinks make you feel full. Zero satiety, all the calories. None of the satisfaction. People who maintain their weight effortlessly are very intentional about what they drink. Water is their default. Herbal teas, black coffee. Sparkling water. Occasionally a low-calorie option. They don't ban everything forever, but they are aware. And awareness is everything. Swap just one sugary drink per day for water, and over the course of a year, that single change alone could prevent multiple pounds of weight gain. Drink smarter. It's one of the fastest changes you can make. Habit 9. They meal prep and plan ahead. Here's the truth. When you're hungry and there's no healthy food ready, you will almost always make a poor choice. That's not weakness. That's human nature. People who never gain weight remove that decision entirely. They plan. They prepare. They set themselves up for success before hunger even has a chance to strike. They spend a few hours on Sunday, or whatever their rest day is, cooking proteins in bulk, washing and cutting vegetables, portioning out snacks, and packing lunches for the week. When Tuesday rolls around and they're exhausted after a long day, their healthy dinner is already made. There's no debate. No drive-through temptation. No regret. Failing to plan is planning to fail. And nowhere is that more true than in nutrition. You don't have to be a chef. You don't need fancy recipes. Just have a plan, prepare the basics, and protect yourself from the moments when willpower is at its lowest. Habit 10. They stay consistent, not perfect. Habit number 10. And finally, they choose consistency over perfection. Every single time. This might be the most important habit of all. People who never gain weight are not eating perfectly 100% of the time. They enjoy birthday cake at parties. They have a lazy Sunday. They miss a workout. They eat pizza on a Friday night. But here's what separates them. They don't let one bad meal become a bad week. They don't let one skipped workout become a skipped month. They don't use an indulgence as an excuse to give up entirely. They simply get back on track. The next meal. The next morning. Without guilt. Without drama. Perfection is the enemy of progress. You don't need a flawless week. You need a consistent lifestyle. 10 good habits practiced imperfectly, consistently over time, will always beat a perfect diet followed for 2 weeks and then abandoned. Be consistent. Be patient. Trust the process. The results will come. Closing summary. All right, let's quickly recap all 10 habits of people who never gain weight. Habit 1, drink water before every meal. Habit 2, never skip breakfast. Habit 3, eat slowly and mindfully. Habit 4, prioritize protein at every meal. Habit 5, move throughout the entire day. Habit 6, get quality sleep every night. Habit 7, manage your stress actively. Habit 8, stop drinking your calories. Habit 9, plan and prep your meals ahead. Habit 10, choose consistency over perfection. You don't have to master all 10 overnight. Pick 2 or 3. Start there. Build momentum, and add more as you go. Small habits, done consistently, create extraordinary results. I want to hear from you which one of these 10 habits do you already practice? And which one are you going to start this week? Drop it in the comments right now. Tell me your habit number and I'll reply personally. And if you found this video helpful, do me a favor, share it with one person in your life who needs to hear this today. You might just change their life. This has been your host here at Dr. Smart Anatomy, where we make the science of your body simple, practical, and powerful. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button right now. Turn on your notifications so you never miss a video. We have so much more coming your way on metabolism, hormones, nutrition, and everything your body needs to thrive. Until next time, take care of your body. It's the only one you've got. I'll see you in the next one.